Most traders don't lose money because they can't analyze the market. They lose money because they can't analyze themselves. And in this video, I'm going to be breaking down how not to lose money when you are trading. If you apply what I'm going to share in this video, you will instantly separate yourself from the 90% of traders who are constantly blowing accounts day in and day out. The first thing that needs to be addressed is your psychology. This is something I have spoken about countless times on this channel, and I cannot stress this enough. Your psychology plays a very big role when it comes to trading. And first thing within your psychology is you need to accept that losses are part of the game. Even the best traders lose, including me. Countless times I've come here on YouTube trading live day in day out, and we have lost lots of trades, including my private Discord community. However, what makes a difference is the consistency, because as much as we have lost trades, we have also won a lot of trades. And consistency comes from a place of discipline and not perfection. Let me explain. Consistency coming from a place of discipline simply means that you need to define where the discipline comes from. And discipline comes from a place of continuous practice. So many times we are practicing, analyzing, showing up day in and day out to trade, and this is what makes the difference. So lots of traders lose money, including profitable traders, but it is the consistency that makes the difference. So once again, consistency comes from a place of discipline and not perfection. Number 2, stick to your trading rules. You made them trading rules for a reason, so stick to your trading rules even when you don't feel like it. Even if you feel like, no, today I don't feel like trading, today I wanna make it, I wanna win big. You feel like today I wanna win big, today is the day I wanna hit the jackpot. Calm down. Stick to your trading rules even when you don't feel like it. Your strategy only works when you actually follow it. Alright? Every strategy, I believe, works. The problem is the person behind the screen, the person implementing the strategy. Right? So every strategy works. Your strategy works. The problem is you don't follow it. You follow it for one day, the next day you're following some other thing, the next day after that you're following some new strategy, and so on and so forth. So your strategy works, you just need to follow it long enough to be able to see the results. And if you see that you're using a strategy that has not been profitable for a year, then something is wrong, because you cannot be testing something for 1 year and still see that it's not profitable and still be following the same thing. That is a different topic. But if you have tasted your strategy long enough, tweaked it to your liking and personality, that's what makes the difference, because you have something that is more tailored to yourself and to the way that you want to trade. Trading is subjective, right? There is no one strategy to trading. You can have your own strategy and still be profitable. Don't let anybody fool you that only trade supply and demand like I do, or only trade ICT or SMC. No. Stick to your strategy, provided you have the data that shows you it works. Number 3, think like a risk manager. Right? You are dealing with money, real money in the financial market. So you should not be thinking like any other person, like a consumer. No. You should be thinking like a risk manager, not a gambler. Many people, when they come into trading, the problem is when you came into trading, they told you that it is a get rich scheme. That is a huge lie, right? That is a very, very big lie. Trading requires time, it requires practice, it requires consistency, it requires risk management. Hence why you should be thinking like a risk manager and not a gambler. Your job isn't to predict the market. No, that's not your job. Your job is not to predict the market, it's to protect your capital. That should be your number one priority. Protecting your capital first. If you don't have capital, you cannot trade. If you decide that I'm going to risk 50% of my capital, 80% of my capital on this one trade, I bet you and I know for sure, if you lose that trade, the next opportunity the market gives you, you're not going to be able to take it. Because why? You only left with 17%, you only left with 20-30% of your account. You cannot capitalize, you cannot take advantage of that move. Hence why it is more important to protect your capital preservation, rather than you trying to risk it all in one trade. So think like a risk manager. There is absolutely nothing wrong with risking 1%, 2% per trade. There is nothing wrong with that, provided you can constantly build that slowly, and you will still be able to make money in trading. So think like a risk manager. This keeps you in the game for a long time, because when trading, we are trading long term. I'm not trading just to make money today and blow it tomorrow, or make money in 1 week and then blow it the next week. No. I'm trading so that I can still be in this profitably within the next week, the week after that, within the next month, within the next year, the next 2 years. I want to be in this game for as long as possible. It's a career. The thing that people fail to realize is the fact that trading is a career. It's not just a hobby. It is a career path that you take and you decide to take, and therefore you should be willing and you should be looking forward to being in the game for as long as possible. Risking 1 to 2% per trade will do that, exactly that. Risking 1 to 2% per trade will do exactly that. It will keep you long in the game. It will keep you in this game long term. It not only keeps you in the game long term, it also helps to prevent emotional trading. This is a huge problem that I found in the trading community. It is emotional trading. So risking 1 to 2% will keep you at a state of calmness, right? And it will keep you long in the game. Number 2, always, and I repeat, always use a stop loss. Most people don't even use stop losses, right? Always use a stop loss, guys. It is very important to use a stop loss. A plan with no stop loss is gambling. If you're taking a trade and you don't have a stop loss, you are gambling. You don't even know how much you're going to lose. That is gambling. You're probably going to lose your whole account. What's to say that the market is not going to spike in one direction? What's to say that's not going to happen? Because the market is built around what is happening in the economy. And if something decides, not just decides, but if something happens right now and you are in a trade with no stop loss, you're gonna get spiked out. And you're not just getting spiked out, your spreads are going to widen, and you're going to lose way more than you're supposed to, and you're gonna even end up owing your broker money, and you don't want that to happen, right? So always use a stop loss. Trading without a stop loss is gambling, full stop. It is not trading, it is gambling. Number 3, focus on high quality setups. Now, this is something that I've had to come to terms with personally, and you will notice that if you go look at my live streams, you might see setups that I used to take that I don't take anymore, and you'll be wondering, why isn't this guy taking this trade? It's right there, it's right in front of me, I can see it. Yes, I can see it too. I'm not taking it simply because it is not a high probability setup. It's not worth my time. I want to take a trade that I know certainly out of 10 trades I can win it 6-7 times, right? That means I would lose it maybe 3 times or 4 times, giving me a win rate of 60 to 70%, right? So I am focusing more on quality setups rather than just taking any trade. What is the point taking 5 forced trades, winning 2 and losing 3 trades? You would still be in profit provided you're using a risk to reward of 2. But what's the point of doing that when you can just take 1 trade, 1 good quality trade, win and be done for the day or be done for the session? So there is absolutely nothing wrong with just waiting for a good setup to show forth and you take it. And the last thing we're going to talk about is knowing when to stop and do absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. If the market is choppy, if the market is being manipulated, step away. There is no need to trade. Absolutely no need to trade. Not taking a trade, no trade is still a decision. Taking no trades is still a decision. It is still part of trading, and often it is one of the most profitable ones, because if you don't take a trade, you don't lose a trade. You are separating yourself from the possibility of losing a trade. So not taking a trade is part of trading. I cannot stress this enough. Just the other day, the market was very, very choppy. So I told my community that we are not going to take a trade. And we didn't. And everybody listened. Nobody took a trade. Nobody lost money that day. So not taking a trade is also a decision within trading that helps to preserve your capital. Number 2, when emotions rise, oh my word, when emotions rise, close the chart. Close the chart. When emotions rise, close the charts. Anger, fear, and revenge trading destroys accounts quicker than you would expect. Quicker than you would expect. The next thing you know, you don't have money no more. Why? Because of your emotions. You need to be able to know that maybe once you've lost your first trade, you're still okay. The moment you lose your second trade, that's where the key lies, because the moment you lose your second trade, that's when your emotions really start kicking in. And you need to know that, hey, at this point in time, I am not okay psychologically, I am not okay emotionally, and this, you see this moment right now, this is the moment you know, stop, close the chart, go away, go do something. You don't need to be in front of your charts. No. Go away, go do something, wait for the next day, the next session, come back fresh and take a good high probability setup, okay? Number 3, take breaks after you win too. Most traders, when they're winning, you tend to go into this mode where you feel as though you cannot lose, and that is not true. The market doesn't care who you are, what you do, where you come from. No, it does not care. And when you're winning, especially when you're winning, this is where your ego literally rises, simply because you feel invincible. You feel that you cannot lose, and you carry on taking trades, you carry on winning. And the worst thing about winning is you deciding to up your lot size because you feel as though you cannot lose. You are on a roll. And what happens immediately after that? is you increase your lot size and you lose the trade, and you end up losing everything that you already gained, all your profits, and sometimes even more. And this puts you at a state of urgency, wanting to make back everything that you just lost. And this psychological moment right here is where you lose a lot of money, simply because you are trying to get everything back right now and you end up losing everything. So take a break after a win, after 2 wins, after 3 wins. Take a break. There's no need to carry on. You've won. You've already won. There is no need to carry on. Overconfidence can be just as dangerous as frustration when you've lost your second trade, third trade. So know when to stop. If you want to stop losing money, you need more than just a strategy. You need discipline, you need patience, and the mindset built for long-term success, and not just success today. No. Long-term success. Apply these principles that I've just shown you guys and watch how everything changes in your trading career. If you got value from this video, drop a like, share, subscribe, share this video with another trader, another person who might be looking to get into trading. And if you're looking for a trading community with like-minded individuals just like you, just like me, there's a link in the description where you can join free Discord trading community. The link is in the description. Make sure to click it. Or you can even join my private Discord community where you can interact even with me privately and trade live with me during London session, during New York session, and take every trade that I pretty much take. So if that interests you, the link is in the description. I'll see you guys on the next video. Stay disciplined.